What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great week. It is that time again. It is time for my pickups video. This last week was kind of fun. I had some orders come in from Instagram, some orders from different people online. I got some stuff in from my buddy the Bear. Has some really cool, as you can see back here, some really cool local coin shop pickups. Was able to score some sweet, rare Engelhards this week. Very, very happy with my finds. That's just how it goes, man. This was a good week. Sometimes I find some good stuff. Sometimes I don't. Lately, I've been finding some pretty good stuff with the demand that's been out there and the amount of stuff that people have been buying. There's also quite a few people that have been selling and capitalizing on the increased premiums and increased prices. You know, as we are seeing silver kind of hover around that $25 mark, will it stay above? Will it go below? I'm still sitting back and watching. It's hard to say that I'm not buying, as you can see all the stuff that's on my table here. However, I'm not buying regular bullion per se. I am just buying if I find what I feel are good deals. And it is hard to pass up on the old poured Engelhard bars when you find them for a nice price, for sure. So I went ahead and grabbed those. I do have some collectibles that I picked up this week as well. Been watching everybody's videos. It seems to be that there are still a lot of people pretty hyped up about silver, like they have been over the last couple months. You know, like I said, I'm still in the wait and see type of mode. I want to see which side of 25 it's kind of going to settle on. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it really isn't going to change how I stack. It never has. The markets, you know, there's some times where I won't buy bullion, or maybe I'll just buy the deals, you know, or I won't go in heavy with my silver shot, depending on where I think the markets are. Right now, I think the market's a little high. And if the market's not a little high, let me rephrase that. I feel the premiums are high. And especially if you are people out there that are stacking or trying to stack Eagles or 90% silver, I highly suggest not to be buying those right now. If you are a newer stacker and you have come across my channel, you know, I will tell you that you know, it's not that I dislike 90% per se or silver Eagles. It's just the premiums are just ridiculously high right now. There's definitely no shortage on silver. There was a nice run on the silver shops that have increased the premiums. And there's no shortage of videos out there telling you that, you know, you need to buy, and, you know, get your 90% silver before it's extinct. You know, all this other type of stuff. That's not going to happen, guys. That's definitely not going to happen. If you love 90%, look for good deals. If you don't find good deals, just wait until they have some good deals. I'm definitely not telling you, you know, don't enjoy your 90%, anything like that. I'm just saying right now is not a good time to buy. I see people online. The big online retailers are obviously a lot higher than the local coin shops. My personal multiple coin shops in my area are selling 90% at $25 face, which is ridiculously high, and they're apologizing for it. But you know, your online dealers like your SD Bullion and your JM Bullion and places like that are over 30 times face. So it's absolutely ridiculous. But there's a lot of hype on it, and they're in the market to make money, and that's how they make money. And they're going to capitalize on the people that are willing to pay those premiums. I mean, they wouldn't be that high if there were not people out there buying, panic buying and overpaying for stuff. You know, they're in the business, like I said, to make money. They're not going to sell it to you cheap just because they feel like being nice. But, you know, if you're new, don't fall for it. Go out there and look for your deals. And if you don't find deals, sit on that fiat. Even though we're not huge fans of the fiat, sit on that fiat until you can find something that is a good deal that you can feel good about. Don't fall for the FOMO. Metals go in cycles, all that type of stuff. I reiterate that a lot, guys, in these videos, is because I've noticed the trend in YouTube right now, a lot of new people coming in. A lot of new people coming in for sure. I might have to start doing some newbie stacker type videos. I know that I did one a couple weeks ago. If you have not seen that, go and check it out. Gave some more beginner tips for you newer stackers out there. And I still will be doing more in that series in advance as I get time. But enough chatting. Let's get to all the metal that you see in front of you and the scoops that I was able to pick up this week. Let's go ahead and start with some poured pieces that I actually picked up off of Instagram from another stacker that was out there. Had some community pieces up for sale for a nice price, and I was able to scoop some. This is from Lake House Beach. I don't remember if I have anything from him, or if I do, it's not very much. So I wanted to get a piece from Lake House Beach. He's been around and pouring for a while now. It's got nice color to this bar, a little 100-gram bar. I do like the 100-gram size. It's just a fun collectible bar. This one's 104. Thought that was kind of cool. I got it right about 30 bucks an ounce, which I didn't mind paying that at all, which is definitely a nice price. And if you go to buy from pours directly, it's going to cost you a lot more than that. This is from St. Bees Silver. He is over in the UK. This is not my first St. Bees piece, but this was a cool piece that somebody on Instagram had up for sale. So I went ahead and scooped it. This one's 109 grams, 999, as you can see there. Just a very cool little design, little hammered bar, some few different stamps on there. Just a cool little bar that I wanted to add to my community stack. Let's see what else we have here. We have this neat little chunk here from MTO Metals. I do not believe I had anything from MTO yet, so this is my first piece. I just kind of like the looks of it. Just odd shaped 2-ounce chunk there. Just a fun, cool piece that I can add to my fun silver, to my community stack. And, bought these cheaper than what they're selling buffaloes for online at the moment. So definitely very happy with that. Had a couple things that came in the mail from my good buddy, the Bear. He was out at a coin shop in his area, and they had a whole bunch of these sterling rounds. I really like this. If you've seen my short lately, I did a Last Supper piece, and I actually thought about casting this piece to see what it would look like if I hand poured it. But as you can see, Last Supper, there's a Franklin Mintz little stamp down there, and just very, very, let's go ahead and zoom in, trying to get some detail on this, guys. Just an old, I don't normally buy sterling, but this was a gorgeous piece, and the price wasn't crazy, even with all the stuff that's going on right now. I did have to pay a premium. Usually I would never pay a premium on a sterling piece, and that's why you're only seeing one piece. But just thought it was cool, like the Last Supper piece for sure. And then I got this little heart. Now I do have some of these hearts in 1 ounce, and they were made by Golden State Mint back in the day. Now this is a 1/4 ounce one that is in a little sterling bezel. And I just thought it was really cool. And Bear came across that at his coin shop, and I wanted it. So he was nice enough to pick it up and throw it in the mail for me. And there it is. That can go with the rest of my stuff. So let's zoom back out just a little bit. We are going to take a look at the Mutiny Metals April Club Bar. I picked up 3 of these. I've been getting 3 of these every month. For the club bar, putting together some sets of these that started in the summer last year. This is something different than the Wicked Sick. This is a different run of bars. Thought it was cool. Nice press bars there. Cool design, obviously. Who doesn't like pirate silver, right? So that was a cool little pickup. Now let's get in. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. This really cool piece over here. I bought a couple of these. The premiums on these were crazy high. However, he did these with another gentleman, and right off the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank. But these are hand rolled and hand stamped, little like breakaway type cards. I just bought them to add them to my Mutiny Metals collection. Just a couple of them just to have them. They're pretty limited. There's a lot of work that goes into rolling these out and stamping these out and antiquing them up. So just thought it was kind of cool. Just like a credit card, but bigger than a credit card size. Definitely bigger than a regular standard credit card. But very, very cool piece to add to my Mutiny Metals collection. Was happy that I was able to score those. Not sure if he's going to be making any more of those or if they're all done. So let's see what I was able to pick up at my coin shop. The big score here. We had found some older hand-poured rare variety X8 poured Engelhard bars. Absolutely love these bars, love the character of these bars, love adding these to my stack. Engelhard has never been hotter. The premiums are crazy high at the moment, so if you can find cool stuff like this at a nice price locally, pick it up each and every time. And for you guys out there too, do not be afraid to try to capitalize on some of the Engelhard premiums that are out there right now. A lot of new people are coming in, and a lot of people are getting hyped up on these old bars, and Engelhard's obviously one of the best well-known names, so people are paying crazy prices. These actually happen to be rarer bars for sure, especially the X8 variation. Look at the absolute pucker in the top of this, the beauty of this old poured bar. I absolutely just love these old bars. This is what I'm passionate about. This is why I pour silver. I just love it. But there's a lot of people out there overpaying for regular Engelhard bars that are not that rare. So if you're sitting on a hoard of them, you know, don't go out and sell them all. But, you know, you can definitely capitalize on some of that premium before maybe they come back down to earth. If not, if you're too attached to your Engelhard bars to sell them, I would tell you don't get too attached to your silver. I was attached to my silver. This one is a very cool, rare one. Obviously, the serial number is missing. A lot of people pay quite a bit of money for different variations of Engelhard bars when things like this. So this is, you got a double X8 and a missing serial number and some beautiful character there on the side. That bar right there is spectacular in my opinion. But as I was saying, you know, don't get too attached to your bars, guys. You know, a lot of people out there don't plan on selling maybe, or, you know, maybe you're not big into flipping. But, you know, if there's a chance that you can re-up and add a lot of ounces to your stack, just utilizing your stack and no money out of your own pocket, by all means, go ahead and do that. You can grow your stack. Here's a nice chunky, more... this isn't a rare Engelhard bar, nonetheless. It just was a nice price at the coin shop. Nice pebbleback variety of that one, so I went ahead and scooped it. Yeah, definitely, you know, don't get too attached. It is easy to get attached to the silver or the gold or your collections, but sometimes it definitely pays off to let them work for you. I did find one art bar this week. If I find art bars, they come home with me. As you can see, the South Carolina, it's an old train. This is part of a set from the Mount Everest Mint. This is a proof bar, the first 8-wheeled locomotive. Just thought that was pretty cool. Charleston and Hamburg Railroad. I like railroad stuff anyways, but to find this old proof art bar from 1974, did not have this one in my collection. Beautiful purple color that's definitely not coming off as well on the camera, but very, very fun find there for sure. I don't really buy, as you guys know, a lot of junk silver. However, I was sitting there just chatting, and they had gotten in some foreign stuff, and I like, as far as coin collecting, guys, and the early Canadian and English coins. Well, they had some of these old 50-cent pieces, and these are sterling, and I got them for melt. So I only paid melt for these. Definitely did not pay over for them at all. I grabbed 3 of those, and then there was actually a 90% Balboa in there. Just thought it was cool, and I was paying melt, so they came home with me. So that was that. And last but not least, let's check out the gold that I was able to score. Was definitely not really looking for gold. Let's zoom in a little bit better. But the prices on these were nice, and this just happens to be my favorite gold coin. I love the gold sovereigns, the Great Britain sovereigns, and I was able to add 3 more to my stack, and I paid $6 over melt for each of these. So I was happy with the price. This is the oldest of the 3. It's an 1899. I'll just show you the 3 years that I got real quick. Here is a 1912, and very nice condition. Beautiful, beautiful condition. The 1912 there. And last but not least, we have a 1915. So I was able to add 3 sovereigns to the stack this week in addition to all the silver. Very, very happy with my pickups this week. Let me know what you guys have been picking up, if you've been finding anything out there, if your coin shops have been empty, or are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing, I've never seen my coin shop so full. You know what I mean? I've never seen them so full. Now, granted, he doesn't just buy from one wholesaler and wait weeks for it to come in. He will be proactive and go out there and buy stuff from bullion dealers online and people on Facebook and other coin shops, you know what I mean, to keep his shelves full. But multiple coin shops in my area are nice and full. Got plenty of 90%. Like I said, locally they're selling that for $25. They're in the right around I think $29 an ounce, I believe, mostly for their silver. So it's not too bad where I'm at. I'm lucky, like I always tell you guys. And as you see, when I find cool stuff to add to my stack and add to my collections, sometimes I have to go out and really hunt for it. And sometimes, you know, it's there and I just get lucky. So again, I want to hear what you guys' experiences are the last couple weeks. If things started to normalize, have you been seeing more stuff in your coin shops, or is it still bare? You know, again, try to keep your head cool. Don't overspend. Don't have fear of missing out. Don't go out there and pay these crazy high premiums on stuff. Just stay consistent. Like I always preach, guys, find the deals, stack consistently, dollar cost average. Don't be attached to your stuff. Try to make some money if you can, if you're into that. Don't be afraid of selling on the secondary market. Just do your research. Make sure that, you know, you're moving stuff to people that have good feedback from other places. You know, it's good out there. It's fun. Have fun stacking, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.